This quite a bit here.
Yes, it is.
I think I'm gonna read this one kind of quick.
Yeah, read this one.
Go ahead. Get the understanding of this.
Ooh, boy, I'm gonna break this down one day. I'm gonna break this down because there's a spirit. You have to have spiritual eyes to look at this. This is a heavy chapter right here in 2 Chronicles.
2 Chronicles, chapter 33, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna read it kind of quick.
Mm-hmm.
Manasseh was 12 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 55 years in Jerusalem.
But he was 12 years old, meaning he was a boy. He was a boy.
But did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, like unto the abominations of the heathen whom the Lord had cast out before the children of Israel. For he built again the high places which Hezekiah his father had broken down. And he reared up altars for Baalim, and made groves, and worshipped all the hosts of heaven, and served them. Also he built altars in the house of the Lord, whereof the Lord has said, in Jerusalem shall my name be forever.
You know what? That's a lot right there. This whole chapter a lot. Next one, I'm going to break this down. The next one coming out is you got to check it out. Read.
Verse 5. And he built the altars for all the hosts of heaven in the two courts of the house of the Lord. And he caused the children to pass through the fire in the valley of the son of Hinnom. Also he observed times and used enchantments and used witchcraft and dealt with a familiar spirit and with wizards. He wrought much evil in the sight of the Lord to provoke him to anger. And he set a carved image, the idol which he had made in the house of God, of which God had said to David and to Solomon his son, in this house and in Jerusalem, which I have chosen before all the tribes of Israel, will I put my name forever.
Drop down to 12.
Verse 12.
11. Start at 11.
Verse 11. Wherefore the Lord brought upon them the captains and the host of the king of Assyria.
Stop. Now, the Most High was upset with Manasseh. Now he had to send this Syrian captain of the host of the king of Assyria. Read.
Which took Manasseh among the thorns.
He had to get him out of there. Get him away from those thorns. Read.
And bound him in fetters and carried him to Babylon.
Chains. He had to put him in chains to take him to Babylon. This is what he did. Let me show you something. Now you jump. Read 13.
Verse 13. And he prayed unto him, and he was entreated of him, and heard his supplication, and brought him again to Jerusalem, into his kingdom. Then Manasseh knew the Lord, he was God.
You see, he had to get that boy away from those thorns. He had to get him out. So you're saying,
even back in the time of Manasseh, they had thorns. So the thorns been around for a long, because the thorns really, like you said, they basically Pharisees.
They're Pharisees.
And so they took that young boy, who was 12 years old, and they became the rulership. And they started, you know, that's like giving a child a 45 automatic. He gonna shoot.
They took over.
They took over his mind and told him you could do anything you want. And the Most High got sick of it. Because, you know, there's a story that says Manasseh killed Isaiah.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
The man was...
You keep fooling around with
a lot of the innocent. And those thorns was the ones that made him do it. Because 9 times out of 10, just like whenever Hezekiah was messing up, here come Isaiah.
Here you go.
The Most High said this. And he did it probably with Manasseh. And them thorns had Manasseh to kill him. That's something else right there.
That's something else right there.
John, chapter 19, verse 1. Then Pilate, therefore, took Jesus and scourged him. And the soldiers platted a crown of thorns and put it on his head. And they put on him a purple robe.
You see that? Read.
And said, Hail, King of the Jews. And they smote him with their hands. Pilate therefore went forth again and said unto them, Behold, I bring him forth to you, that ye may know that I find no fault in him.
Check this out. So in order for him to put the purple robe on, he wasn't wearing purple, was he?
No.
Right?
Right.
So what did the Edomite tell him? I find no fault in this man.
I find no fault in him.
Read.
Then came Jesus forth, wearing the crown of thorns and the purple robe.
Purple. Read.
And Pilate saith unto them, Behold the man.
Read.
When the chief priests, therefore, and officers saw him, they cried out, saying,
Chief priest, Pharisee. Read.
They cried out,
Wearing purple. Read.
saying, Crucify him, crucify him.
Kill him. Read.
Pilate saith unto him, Take ye him and crucify him, for I find no fault in him.
This Edomite say, I find no fault in him. I don't see nothing wrong. But they pressured them people in that purple. See, y'all don't know nothing about that purple.
Wait a minute. So you saying the thorns have a correlation with this purple?
All the time.
There's something about the thorns
All the time.
and that color.
They love it.
They love that.
They love it.
Wow.
They love it. Let's get it. Let's go to the Apocrypha.
Okay.
Let's go to Baruch. Hey, how you pronounce that?
I think that's the correct one.
Baruch.
Baruch. Yeah.
Baruch.
Let's
go to 6 and 60. Let's learn about this. First of all, let's go.
To read the subscript on what this thing is.
Yeah, absolutely.
6 is.
Yes, read that, please.
Because a lot of people don't know. In Jeremiah, the Most High told Jeremiah to get Baruch to write something. He took it to them thorns. And they burnt it.
They burned it.
And the Most High made Jeremiah get Baruch to write it again.
He sure
so
did.
Here it is. It says in the subscript.
Small little thing.
It says, a copy of the epistle which Jeremiah sent unto them which were to be led captive into Babylon by the king of the Babylonians to certify them as it was commanded him of God. So it's letting you know this is the letter that he told them to give to them thorns, to the kings who was running Babylon before Babylon took Jerusalem.
He sure did. He took it out then.
Yes.
And he took it out the fire. They were trying to burn it.
He burnt it, but he made Baruch.
That's
right
what it
again.
is.
He made Baruch right
again. So my point is this. Now, go to verse 68. 6 and 68.
Baruch chapter 6, verse 68. The beasts are better than they.
Stop. Then Pontius Pilate say, I find no fault in this man. Then he say, I found no fault in this man, which was Christ.
That's exactly
he said, I don't find no fault in this man. What's up? Chief priest, Pharisee, man, wearing purple. What's up?
Wow.
Read it. 68 again.
The beasts are better than they. For they can get under a cover and help themselves.
What they're saying is that the law was never given to me. It was given to Israel. He can always say that.
Yes.
He can always say the law was given to Israel. It wasn't given to me. Because I'm an Edomite. He can always say that.
Into the law like y'all are.
Now,
wow.
Let's see. Because a lot of people say, no, that ain't. Okay, drop to 72.
Verse 72. And ye shall know them to be no gods by the bright purple purple that rotteth upon them.
Purple, purple, purple. Jeremiah said, now this is a letter. Jeremiah said they're going to be in purple in the first Babylon.
Wow.
The first Babylon. And guess what? The last Babylon too.
Wow.
The first Babylon, the last. Every time they come back, purple, purple. What the Maccabees said.
Yes. Wait
You want to say something?
Before we go any further.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's one thing that I always figured out here. Mm-hmm. Whenever I first learned about the truth and so forth, mm-hmm. the thing that got me was Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
Mm-hmm.
Deuteronomy basically broke down to say,
mm-hmm.
you gonna know who the children of Israel is mm-hmm. in the last days, because they're gonna be the people that went into slavery mm-hmm. on ships.
The Spirit bears witness.
So now, by reading that,
mm-hmm.
this is saying,
mm-hmm.
you gonna know who the Thorns are
mm-hmm.
in the last days, because they gonna be the ones wearing purple.
If you have ears, you better listen, because Christ said you better listen. If you got ears, because you got eyes, you don't even see it.
Wow.
That's why he kept saying that. If you have any ears, listen, because it's right in front of your face and you can't even see it. Now that's simple.
You say
mm-hmm.
the Pharisees love the color purple.
Bro, it's gonna rot every time.
They mock Christ with the thorns
mm-hmm.
to symbolize we run you.
We conquered you.
And that purple.
Purple means conquering a nation. That's what it means.
To say we conquered you.
A person, he conquered you. That's what purple means.
Wow.
You want me to get it out? We're going to get it out of the Bible. It's going to be in the class. We're going to get it out of the Bible. That's what purple means.
That's heavy.
That's heavy.
That's heavy right there. Wow.
Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 8.
Well, you know, that's the Christmas chapter.
That's the Christmas chapter, ain't it? I'm a cut.
You think it mean? You saying it mean more than just Christmas?
No, I think it do. I don't think
So
the Most High wrote a chapter about a Christmas tree. He write about something that exists.
Wow. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
But they are altogether brutish
mm-hmm.
and foolish.
Foolish.
The stock is a doctrine of vanity.
See, the stock is a doctrine of vanity. Stock. Oh my God. Let's go to Mark 24.
Mark chapter 8, verse 24. So y'all understand what the stock is. Mark chapter 8, verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
And he looked up and said, I see men as trees.
So the stock is trees. So you talking about trees.
Mm-hmm.
So you go back to Jeremiah chapter 10.
It's talking about men.
Talking about men.
Okay.
Talking about men.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You want verse 9 now?
Verse 9.
Okay. Silver
Mm-hmm.
spread into plates.
Plates. Go to Revelation chapter 9, verse 9. We're getting this out of the Bible.
So this is going to tell you what the plates is.
We're going to tell you what the place is. These are the plates. The plates.
Revelations chapter 9, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
And they had breastplates.
Breastplates.
Of iron.
Mm-hmm.
And the sound of their wings was as the sound of chariots
mm-hmm.
of many horses
mm-hmm.
running to battle.
Mm-hmm.
I know another scripture
mm-hmm.
that talk about these breastplates.
Bring it out there. Yep.
We're going to go to Exodus chapter 39.
Mm-hmm.
Exodus chapter 39 and verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
And he made the breastplate of cunning work,
mm-hmm.
like the work of the ephod.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Of gold.
That what it say?
Blue and purple. And scarlet.
Mm-hmm.
And fine twined linen.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So when the way that I'm looking at this thing,
mm-hmm.
the breastplate, you know, I've seen.
I see what you think.
I've seen certain people. Now he these gods that wear purple,
they got feet.
they ain't gonna wear a breastplate. The ephod.
That's what they said.
Because the ephod was that breastplate that the high priest wore. Had all the 12 colors, the stones that represent each tribe. You know,
that's what
I know certain people of leadership in a certain organization. They walk around with the breastplate on their neck.
That's what the Bible says.
So the Bible said, not only they gonna like purple, they gonna wear a breastplate.
They gonna wear black. It's given the scripture right there. They say it's wrote about a Christmas tree. That's what they said. He ain't talking about a Christmas tree. That's the carnal side. That's the spiritual side. We men over here stick to the spiritual side. Yeah.
Elder, you are saying
that's what the Bible says.
That the breastplate, and you know, all them deacons and above, they wear it.
They wear it
on their necklace.
Yes.
It's a big square.
See,
with all the different colors that represent Israel.
Wake up, wake up. See, they keep saying 31 years. I got 31 years in. 31 years in the truth. I'm going to show you how many years we got right after we break this down. I'm going to show you how many years we have. Okay? Right after this one.